at that cat.
What a good cat.
Are you a good cat?
He's a good cat.
You look here.
Go look at the camera.
Hi, Kippy.
Yeah. You sweet boy? Yeah. He's like, wait, hold on, what is this?
Okay.
Okay. You may pet.
You want lollipop? You want this? It's full of your hair.
That means it's more desirable. Maybe. Give to Kepi. It's very gross because after you you dropped it. After a very short amount of time, it gets very wet because he's been because he's licking it so much. I mean, he's cute, but it's gross. By the way, hello everyone and welcome to Thursday. Before we continue, listen to this clip. Mal and I went out and took a walk earlier. Just listen. My shoes are squeaky. Well, not both of them, just one of them. And I promise I'm not working on my Wimplo cosplay. It's just, it just started squeaking. And it just sucks because it hasn't done that before. And I'm out walking, it squeaks, and Mal's like, you need new shoes. And I'm like, I don't need new shoes. I just got new shoes. And she's like, well, yeah, but you got new shoes for inside, for DDR. You now need new shoes for outside of the world. And I'm like, I hate that. Because I just bought shoes. It doesn't matter that they were shoes for inside. The fact that I got shoes, I'm like, well, I just got shoes. It's probably fine.
Another pair of the same shoes?
Huh?
Another pair of the same shoes?
I mean, I do like the shoes that we got.
Yeah, I do too.
You did good.
Thank you.
Because you
And you know they
chose
fit,
them.
and they're comfortable, and they have good support.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
You get them in another color and then decide which ones are going to be indoor and outdoor.
Yeah, I could get them in another color. I don't know. I think what I'll probably do in typical Stephen George fashion is ignore the problem for an extended period of time. I'm very good at that. So I will probably continue to wear the shoes until they're both squeaking. And then when we're walking around Costco one day and every single step for the entirety of the time we've been in the store is
I'm not going to be able to live with that.
then maybe I'll finally do something about it.
I can't live with that.
I just don't. I hate the concept of like I bought shoes and then it's like, well, now the shoes that you've had for 12 years or 10 years or whatever it is, like those might need replaced. I had people asking me the other day on because I had talked about the shoes. And folks are asking me, like, how on earth do you keep your shoes so nice? Like, how do you keep your shoes for 10 plus years and they're still good? And it's because I don't wear them. It's because I don't wear them. Think about it. I wear sandals like 9 months out of the year, 10 months out of the year. That's what I've always worn. I've wore flip-flops. And that means that only for 2 to 3 months out of the year am I consistently wearing shoes. So that's why. It's because the amount of actual wear and tear on them is not 10 years. It's probably closer to somewhere between 2 and 3. Now, for some people, that still might be a lot of time. But, I also keep in mind I work from home. So it's not like I have to wear them out to a job or anything. I'm only wearing them whenever I go out and only for a few months of the year. That's how I've kept shoes for 10 years. It also means that as long as nothing changes, if I get another pair of shoes, I will probably have those shoes for another decade. So, yeah, it's not a decision I'm ready to make this second, but if I have to make it, at least I know that when I buy a pair of shoes, I'm probably going to have them for a long, long time.
Hey, bud. You like a window? You like a window?
When I first got here, I think it was like the weekend.
He likes the window.
After I got here.
It's not Tuesday.
It's Thursday.
You can't just say words have meaning.
No, they don't.
Days.
Dan.
Hi.
Dan is here. I really like. Have you worn that shirt before? Because I really like that shirt.
I just got it.
It's a good shirt.
Thanks.
And Michael's here. I'm not seeing a whole lot of him because I'm I'm like behind this pillar, but I have to stay behind this pillar because this is where the sun is at, and I don't want to go blind. And then Roland is behind that
I
pillar.
was trying. I was just trying to chill out over here.
Well, it's working.
Good.
Ice cream! I want ice cream! Ice cream! I don't know where it is. But I want it.
Yeah, we've been sitting out here, and
Ice cream!
there's clearly an ice cream truck, but we don't know where it is, and it has not showed up, and we've heard it now for like 10 minutes, and it's driving us nuts. And where could it be?
Just go.
Like behind our house is obviously a golf course, and it sounds like they're just driving on the golf course, and that can't be right. That doesn't make any sense. But it's the only lead I have at this moment. So we're hoping that it'll show up in front of us. Dan, if only you would have yelled louder. If only.
Ice cream!
Fun to hang out with everyone as always, and just really grateful for how warm it was today, because there's actually been, I mean, honestly, in the past month or two, we've missed more than one, because it has been, I mean, sometimes it was super cold, sometimes it was raining, and well, it was raining and super cold at the same time, which just makes it worse. So it was nice. Actually, at the very beginning, the sun was beating down on me, and it was almost too hot. And then the weather shifted, and it got cool in the evening. I say it got cool in the evening. It wasn't actually that cold, but because it was as warm as it was when we started, it felt colder than it was. Because everyone was like, man, it's cold. What's the temperature? And I'm like, 55. And they're like, but what does it feel like? And I'm like, 54. And everyone's like, feels much colder than that. Anyway, it was fun. Whenever we got the meat from Costco, we got some stuff for fajitas, and we had cut it up and put it in the freezer, and we unthawed it so we could have some fajitas again tonight. Does this count as a fajita? This isn't like the typical way maybe you would do a fajita, but
I use this fajita seasoning from Badia.
fajitas are in your heart. The line between fajita, burrito, and taco is often blurred, and you know what? That's fine, because it's all delicious. This, I haven't taken a bite yet, but you have. It's delicious, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I know it is, because we've made this exact same thing, a week or two ago, and it was amazing. So, who cares? It's a little different. Whatever. Anyway, before I let you go, I am going to say that we talked a little bit about hearing this ice cream truck, and we concluded that we don't think we've ever actually seen the ice cream truck. We've heard this ice cream truck before, but we've never, I don't think we've ever seen it. Pretty sure. Mm-hmm. We've heard it other times, but I don't think it's ever been here. I don't know if it's not coming into the neighborhood because we have a lot of old people, and the ice cream guy was like, they probably, don't want ice cream. I wish the ice cream guy would come to us. Alternatively, we could just buy ice cream sandwiches, at the store. Mm-hmm. That's a thought. Do you have an ice cream truck? That's gonna be the question for today, because I always leave a question in the end screen. That's gonna be the question. Do you have an ice cream truck that comes by? Is that a thing where you live? It might be. And is it still going on? Even with COVID going on? I'm curious. That was not something I grew up with. We did not start having ice cream truck stuff around here until I was an adult. It was after we got married and came back and lived here. Mm-hmm. That was the first time I was like, an ice cream truck? Those aren't allowed here. Where did this come from? But growing up, it was not really a thing. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Let's be back tomorrow, shall we?